Welcome back, everyone, to the Westlake Hornets Teambuilder Dynasty here at NCAA Football 14. As today, the Hornets head out to Waco, Texas to take on the number 25 ranked Baylor Bears. As Baylor is coming off a national championship run a season ago, they have not been the same team, currently at a 2-2 record, and the main reason is they have the 116th rushing offense in college football. In the past few seasons, Baylor's rushing offense has been incredible. Heisman winner Josh Christopher last year. Years before that, Heisman winner Tony Jones. The last four Heisman winners have actually come out of these two schools. Obviously, those two running backs for Baylor, and for Westlake, two-time Heisman winner Alex Ellis. Meanwhile, for the Hornets, number one in the nation, 4-0. They have been incredibly dominant, as always. Remember, last year, their only loss was to the defending champion at the time, Texas Longhorns, on the road. So could we see deja vu today? And maybe can we also see last year's national champions taking on this year's? Maybe that's getting a little bit ahead of myself, but the Hornets have outscored their opponents by nearly 24 points a game this season. Welcome everyone to Floyd Casey Stadium as the number one Westlake Hornets set to take on the number 25 ranked Baylor Bears. Tails never fails, y'all know the drill. Of course it lands on tails. It practically almost does, for crying out loud. As I mentioned earlier, this Baylor team has been incredible on the ground for years now. This season, they've just avoided it for whatever reason. As on third down, here's Jeremy Palmer looking to throw it. He's going to take a shot, and it's picked off. That's for redshirt freshman John Paul Patterson with his first interception as a Westlake Hornet, and the Hornets will get the ball very quickly here in this one. So here's the Westlake offense. Patrick Daly in the game at running back for the Hornets. Curtis will get the handoff to Daly, the redshirt sophomore, and he loses two. Very nice defense from the Baylor Bears. That's Alan White with the tackle for loss. After not being in the game on first or second down, here's Dante Savage in the backfield, of course, with quarterback Peyton Curtis. Curtis on third down connects with Malik Brown. He's had a pretty quiet start to the year, but he does gain 21. Nice play from the junior out of Bellows Falls, Vermont. I'm curious to see if and how the Hornets can make Brown a bigger part of the offense, as it seems like he's the number 4 receiving target on this team. 2nd and 11. Here's Curtis looking back for Malik Brown. Brown trying to get to the end zone, and he's almost there, gaining 19. 1st and goal at the 1. Westlake going to try to punch it in. It looks like it's going to be an option. Peyton Curtis keeps it, and he will take it in himself for a score. His first rushing touchdown of the campaign, and the Westlake Hornets will strike first here in this one. The Colorado Buffaloes make it tough in this one. However, Heisman candidate Donnie Scott with 3 touchdown passes, 2 from Kobe Britton, the younger brother of former Westlake quarterback Champ Britton, and the USC Trojans get the win 45-28. Washington State narrowly gets by Temple 35-28. UCF beats UCLA by 17, and FIU squeaks past UTEP 20-17. On the play where Malik Brown almost got the touchdown, he was maybe 2 yards short. He ended up suffering back spasms on that play. Good news for Westlake, he will be back in the game. So here's Palmer on first down, under pressure from Kahn. However, it's Cole Spencer with the sack. His 10th of the year, which of course leads the NCAA. Last year he had 30. Yes, he had 30 sacks last year, and his speed off the edge continues to be a problem here in Waco. I think that's how you say it. Waco? Waco? I don't know. Baylor has had 6 plays today, and they've not run the ball once, which I find quite interesting. 3rd and 8. Here's Palmer looking to throw it. Palmer has time over the head of Patterson. He gets it to Tim Henry for the first down. The Baylor Bears have it at the 2. They are awfully close to this end zone and awfully close to tying this game up. 1st and goal. It'll be a toss over to Jack. McCoon chasing after him. He misses the tackle. Josh Wilson has trouble bringing him down, and that'll be a score for the fullback, Eric Jack, and the Baylor Bears will tie it up. After these two teams scored back-to-back touchdowns, tying the game up at 7, the two offenses had a pair of 3-and-outs, so here turns Westlake, coming off a pretty bad possession as Curtis loses 12 on the sack from Eric Britt. These two offenses are sort of on a dry spell right now, so let's see if Baylor can be the one who ends up making a play. 3rd down. Here's Palmer, and he's going to almost be intercepted. Lawrence McCoon, who missed the tackle earlier, now just missed a pick 6. Quarter number 2 now underway. This game is tied up at 7. 3rd down here for Westlake, as Peyton Curtis will hit it off over to Patrick Daly. Daly trying to get by the defender, and he's unable to for a loss of a yard. As that'll be Joe Fry with the tackle. Another 3-and-out here for Westlake. So here is Alberto Prompel in the punt team. Oh my word, it's a fake! Westlake fakes the punt, and the pass is incomplete. So Baylor will get the ball back with incredible field position. Mason Conway tried to make a gutsy call. However, Alberto Prompel, the punter, ends up missing the throw. Allen almost intercepts it. Doesn't really matter because Baylor gets the ball anyway. And with darn good field position, Baylor's offense is looking pretty good as now it's 1st and goal. Let's see if they can punch it in and take their first lead of the afternoon. As it'll be Palmer looking to throw it. He connects with Tim Henry for the score. And Baylor will take a 14-7 lead with 4:39 left to go in the half. Westlake's offense has had 3 straight 3-and-outs. Now, credit to them, they just got a first down on this drive, an 11-yard run from Curtis, but still, their offense is not looking good right now. As Curtis, he's going to be sacked. He had no time to throw it, and that'll be John Cook making the play. Westlake's offensive line has been atrocious today, hence why they only have 7 points. That unit's going to need to figure something out if their offense wants any chance of success today, as that'll be ruled a fumble. Never looked like Fogel really had possession of it. I feel like that looked more like an incompletion. However, they're going to say Josh Wilson forced the fumble, and looking at it now, maybe they're right. Maybe he did have possession for a couple seconds. Slowly but surely, this Baylor offense is doing a very nice job of moving down the field, as here's Palmer looking to throw it. Palmer, he has a wide open man. That's Ingram. He is going to be clobbered by Brenton Scott, but still gets the first down inside the 25. 3rd down and 4, as we're in 4-down territory, and I'm curious to see if Baylor does not get it, what they're going to end up doing with it. As it's 3rd and 4. Here's Palmer looking to throw it. Under pressure from Jackson! And Owen Hitstick Jackson will get the sack, forcing a 4th and long. And I don't think Westlake or Baylor can really go for it. So I assume they're going to have to take the points. Baylor can make it a double-digit lead with this 43-yard field goal. Let's see if they can make it and do just that. The kick is up. Looks good, and it is good. Right down Main Street. And the Bears will give themselves a 10-point lead with 1:26 to go in the half. Westlake only had 1 first down on the previous 4 possessions. Let's see what they can do to figure that mess out. Curtis, bad pass. And it's going to be picked off by Turner. I don't know what Curtis was doing. Brown was double covered. And the Bears are able to take advantage as Peyton Curtis, 3 for 9, 43 yards. He has not played his best football today in this one at all. The Baylor Bears have a golden opportunity to extend their lead. They're already up by 10. They have a chance to be up by more. As Palmer and Scott in the backfield, receiver in motion. He will enter the right side of the field. Here's Palmer. He will take a shot. He is an open man. That's Carey. Pushed out at the 15 by Scott, but still a nice gain of 24. 1st and goal for Baylor. Let's see if they can punch it in and make this a 3-possession lead headed into the half. My goodness. Palmer's going to look to throw it. He connects with Wayne Fogel for the score. And Baylor will make it 24-7 with just 36 seconds left in the half. Westlake would really love some points right now. They are desperate. Down by 17. They do start up the football in the second half, but still not an ideal position to be in as Curtis taking a shot for a wide open man. That's the tight end, Ronald Young. He runs out of bounds at a 25 for a gain of 50. Huge play right there from Westlake. Curtis with an incredible throw, doing some Patrick Mahomes-like stuff, throwing on the run. And terrible coverage from Baylor as Young was wide open. The Westlake Hornets have 2 timeouts. And they have an opportunity here to make this game a little bit closer, as Curtis will hand it off for Patrick Daly. Daly is flipped on his back for a loss of 3. This Baylor run defense has been dominant in this. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 10. Westlake down to 1 timeout. Let's see if they can punch this bad boy in. Curtis going to look to throw it. Curtis looking, end zone for Malik Brown, who has the score. And the Hornets will cut the lead down to 10. As Brown with his first touchdown of the season, and Westlake will make it 24-14. Here returns the Westlake offense, coming off a nice drive to end the half, but their offense is still really struggling in this game, and they need to pick some things up. Here's Curtis. He's going to have another tough throw, and he gets it to Ulri Ayaluko for a gain of 27. Third down and 3. Westlake is only 1 for 5 on third down conversions today. Let's see if they can punch this one in, as it's going to be an option. Curtis lassoed down, and he only gets 2. That'll set up an interesting 4th and 1. The Hornets are going to go for it here. They're 0 for 1 on 4th down conversions. Remember the fake punt earlier in the game. So here's Dante Savage, and he is short. Does not gain anything, and Baylor gets the football back. The Westlake Hornets only have 25 rushing yards on offense today. The only ones to blame are the offensive line. They've not done their job, and Baylor's front 7 has eaten Westlake's backfield alive. And speaking of eating things alive, there's Cole Spencer with his 2nd sack of the day, bringing up a 3rd and 17. 3rd down and 17 here for Baylor. Let's see if they can convert. Here's Palmer under pressure. He has an open man. That's William Ingram, who gains 24 in the 1st down. The Baylor Bears have it at the 8. They are very close to making this a 3-possession game once again. So here's Palmer looking to throw it. Palmer has time, and he's sacked. That'll be sack number 3 on the day for Cole Spencer, continuing to absolutely dominate. Imagine when that man gets into the NFL. My goodness, our quarterback's going to have a problem. After the Cole Spencer sack, Baylor was able to convert on 3rd and 10. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 5. Can the Bears score here? As Palmer is a yard short, hit hard by the senior Sean Briggs. 4th and goal at the 1. What is Baylor's going to go for it here on 4th down? And I think that's a good call by them. I'd do the same. So here's the fullback, Eric Jack, for the score. And Baylor will make it a 3-possession game, assuming they make the kick. The Westlake Hornets have no time to goof around. They only have 8 minutes and 47 seconds left to come back down 3 scores. So here's Curtis. He will try to toss it to Wiggins, but instead that's Cook, forcing a loss of 3. Westlake's run game has obviously been awful today, but the pass game hasn't been much better. Peyton Curtis, who loves getting it to his 2 favorite receivers, Noah Newton and Nigel Wiggins, but 2 of those guys have 0 catches all game. Now it's 3rd down. Curtis has an open running room. He will take advantage. He decides to take the hit rather than go out of bounds, and it's Baylor who picks up the football. Are you kidding? Westlake is in deep trouble right now. Westlake cannot allow them to score, or else they are in deep, deep trouble. 2nd and 5. Here's Palmer looking to throw it. He gets it to Henry, and it's fumbled. However, the offensive lineman, Keenan, picks it up for the Bears. Not only have a chance to win this game, but they might make it a blowout. Now it's 2nd and 2. Here's Palmer. He breaks the tackle. However, Andy Pino is there with a hard hit, setting up a pivotal 3rd and goal. Even if Baylor scores a touchdown, it's still a 3-possession game. However, that's 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. So if Wesley could only allow a field goal here, that would be huge. As here's Palmer. It's going to be a screen pass over to Scott. Scott breaks a tackle. Is he in? Not quite. Just a few yards short. And I wonder if Baylor's going to go for it again. It does not look like Baylor's going to go for it here, which I find strange, but okay. As they're going to go for the kick, it is good. And they bring the lead up to 20. Westlake's offense is down by 20 right now. This unit needs to be clutch. Curtis hit as he throws, but he does get it to Ayaluko. Pushed down it a little bit past the 50. Peyton Curtis was diagnosed with back spasms, and he had to miss a few plays. However, he is back in the game. 3rd and 5 here for the Hornets. Curtis is going to look to throw it under pressure. Gets it to Daly, who drops the wide open pass. Wow, does Westlake really have a choice at this point? They kind of have to go for it. They're 0 for 2 today. Let's see if they can get it here. Curtis, he will pass it short to Daly, and he will not... Oh, he does get the 1st down. It looked like he didn't, but the yard marker is going to say he does. That time is ticking away. Now 3rd and goal. Can Westlake punch it in? Here's Curtis. He will fake the handoff over to Savage. Curtis running with it. Curtis, he's going to try to run for the touchdown, and he does. His 2nd score on the ground today, and Westlake makes it a little bit closer. If Baylor gets a 1st down here, you can basically just call this game over and end Westlake's undefeated season now. It's 3rd and 5. It'll be a pass. Palmer looking to throw it. He gets it to Henry, who is short. Westlake calls for a last timeout. Westlake needs a touchdown, an onside kick, and then another touchdown. Let me tell you, folks, that is not likely. Here's Curtis. He will be sacked on first down by Cook. About a minute and a half to go after the sack. Second down and 24. Curtis looking for Brown, who makes the catch. Brown with the first down, runs out at the 29. Westlake's offense is starting to figure it out now, but it's probably too little too late. Unless they get the onside kick after this touchdown, assuming they get it, which isn't really a guarantee, as Curtis does get it to Wiggins in the end zone for the score. So now it's down to the onside kick. Can Westlake get it? And then if they do get it, can they score a touchdown? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Westlake is going to go for the onside kick. Prompel gets it right into the hands of Henry. And that'll pretty much do it, assuming Baylor takes a few knees. And folks, the deed has been done. Baylor has upset Westlake 34-28. Hornets played well in the fourth quarter, but it was not enough. And they now go down to 4-1. And could this mean Westlake might not get a chance to play in the national championship this year? Remember last season, they lost one game in non-conference to Texas. Because of that, they didn't make it. And with the amount of teams at the top so far this year, still undefeated, the chances are not on Westlake's side, but there's still a chance. Plenty of football left to go. So don't count Westlake out this season. And meanwhile, for Baylor, they have not done a great job defending their throne quite yet, but a win like this against the top team in the country has to do a lot for this program. 34-28, Baylor wins. Yeah, that's your final score. Have a good day, everybody.